Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the Gamer Pro TGP, and in today's video, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be bringing back up again the class setups just like we did in Black Ops 3, and now we're going to do them in Infinite Warfare. Now, I was kind of debating on doing them just for the reason that not a lot of people really like Infinite Warfare. Not a lot of people are going to watch, class setup videos because they probably are not going to play the game. But then I was like, you know what? A lot of people back in Black Ops 3 subscribed to me because of the class setups that, I made about the shotguns, the assault rifles, or anything really, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let them down. We're going to be doing each and every single week on a Thursday, we're going to be bringing the class ups for a different weapon. We're going to go in order, and today we're going to start with the NV4. Now, this weapon you unlock at pretty much, you don't even unlock it. Right when you get the game, the NV4 is the first weapon you get with a reflex sight. It was exactly like the KN-44 from Black Ops 3, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it in order. So the first thing is obviously going to be the NV4 with a quick draw. Now, the reason I picked quick draw instead of foregrip is for one reason is because, I'd rather aim down sights faster than have less recoil, and because of that is I like to play hardcore in this game. This game has something called Ghost Syndrome. It has the same thing Ghosts has because Infinity Ward created it. If you shoot someone in the back, you get no hit markers, they can hear your bullets, turn around, and shoot you after 2 bullets or something, like exactly like you were in hardcore, except on a public, not hardcore match. So I feel like that's really unfair, so I decided to just stick to hardcore, and that's what you're watching in the background gameplay. Now, as always, before, or actually, we already started the class up, but it's always going to be in the top right-hand screen right when I start the class setup, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to what attachments to use, what perks. So, if I talk too fast, or if you don't understand what I'm saying, it's always going to be in the top right-hand screen. So the second attachment is going to be Suppressor. Now, the reason I put that on is because I love to be silent around the map, especially when you're playing hardcore. I feel like that's a perfect situation because there's no UAV, and it's better because people can't hear you if they're using headsets or they're using that perk that they can hear you a lot better. So I feel like those two are the only attachments that you need. If you feel like you can control the recoil, go ahead and put on a foregrip when you're level 13 and you're able to reduce the recoil with that. But I just don't feel like the foregrip works. I tried it, and I even saw Drifter's video. It just doesn't work. I just feel like you have the same amount of recoil. So I feel like foregrip is just not mandatory on this weapon. If you want to just have it just because it looks cool, go ahead and do it. But I feel like the main two attachments are quick draw and suppressor, just because of the reason that if you look at the attachments, they're not really something special. Extended mag, you can have that because, like, if you want more, clips in your magazine. So I guess that's cool. Rifled barrel is exactly like the headshot multiplier in Black Ops 3. I forgot what it's called. I'll probably remember it soon. But then there's stock, which is good, which is not that bad. I actually like stock. And then laser sight. So I feel like I didn't put in stock because I feel like when you guys are watching this, you guys are probably just getting the game and you don't have the NV4 at a high level. But I feel like if you guys are just, level 5 to 10, haven't played Infinite Warfare that much yet, and you guys are wondering what kind of class setup I can use for NV4, it's the best one is just quick draw and a silencer. Now, for the secondary weapon, I'm not going to recommend you guys anything because you really don't need one. And the same thing goes for the lethal and tactical. When it comes to your grenades and your concussion grenades, they aren't really that good. If you really take a look at the tacticals and all that, you really don't have anything that useful. A personal radar, which I don't even know how to use, to be completely honest with you. I have no idea. It says like heat scanners or heat signature, and I just don't know how to use it. And then the cryo mine is just useless as well. I barely have gotten anything. I don't know how to use that thing. And just going down the list, it really just doesn't seem useful to me to put a tactical because there are no concussion grenades or stun grenades. So who really cares about putting a lethal or a tactical? And now for the lethals, that's something else. I don't think you should put something because it just wastes a slot, but if you feel like you love throwing grenades and you feel like you get lucky on domination and hardpoint, go ahead and put on a cluster grenade. It's pretty good. Do not use the exploding drone because it's not really that great, and same thing with all the other ones because I'm assuming you guys are low levels and you don't have the, the trip mines or the flèche grenade or whatever it's called and all that type of stuff. Now, for perk 1, you guys are going to have 2 perks. One is going to be Blast Shield, so you can resist your explosive damage, so you don't take as much damage when people get you with grenades or anything like that if you do play in public matches. Now, the second perk 1 slot is going to be Dexterity. Now, if you guys don't know what this is pretty much like having fast mags on your weapon. You reload a lot quicker and you switch weapons a lot quicker. So it's pretty much fast hands and fast mags just in a perk. So that is really useful. You reload a lot faster. Now, for perk 2, it is going to be Tac Resist. This is exactly like Tactical Mask, from Black Ops 3. It increases your resistance to flash and stun effects, so it's really, really useful. I love using this. This is probably going to be the only perk that it's going to be consistent on each and every single class setup of mine going into the future. And for the third and final perk, we're going to be going ahead and doing Gung Ho. Now, the reason I chose this is because whenever you run, you can shoot as well, and whenever you use your equipment and score streaks, you can also run as well, which is really, really useful, and I think that's awesome, especially for you low-level people that are like level, in between 10 to 20 that don't have Scavenger yet, or you want to unlock Engineer or Marksman or Dead Silence, all those high-level end perks that you don't have unlocked yet because you haven't ranked up. Now, keep in mind, whenever you guys are watching this video, Friday the 18th of November, we are actually going to have double XP, so go ahead and grind yourself, get to level 55, get a couple prestiges done, so you have some of the perks that you can, use for the future if you want to use a permanent unlock on it, or you just want to use it on a classic weapon or whatever it is. So guys, that is pretty much it with the class setups. I hope you enjoyed this video. That is the NV4. Comment down below. I'm going to change my mind. Comment down below what you guys want for the next weapon in Infinite Warfare. If you guys want the KBR 332, if you guys want a sniper rifle like the longbow or anything of that sort, comment it down below and I will be sure to do it if it gets enough thumbs up. And that is pretty much the video, guys. I really hope that you enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
Stop camping, man. Holy fuck, the trash.